Hey there, I'm Cha Jones, and welcome back to my channel. If you are returning, if this is your first time catching me, welcome. And let me just introduce myself. So, I am an expat who is living in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and I'm also an expat coach. I've been doing that for about 15 years, and I help people who are interested in moving abroad. But I'm also a lifestyle consultant who works with people who want to create a softer life. So I just started thinking about my YouTube journey, and I wanted to do a video quickly since we are at the beginning of this new year in 2025. It's January. I think it's the 8th or 9th now. I can't even remember. The days are going by so fast these days. Um, but I wanted to take a moment to just talk about how YouTube and being on YouTube has changed my life. Um, a lot of people think that I'm an extrovert because I do a lot of event planning and coordinating of things, and I have always been a mover and shaker of some sort in the arena in which I'm working. However, I am not. I am a lone wolf. I'm an introvert. I love being by myself. I would rather cuddle up and read a book than to talk to people. I have learned to socialize and talk to people, but I am actually socially awkward. Like, I'm much better one on one talking to people than I am in a crowd of people. It doesn't give me anxiety, but I definitely feel weird. Don't judge me. But I would definitely rather have an intimate conversation. Intimate gatherings of, like, 5, 10 people. Okay, I'm good. But when we start talking about you know mass numbers of people, I really don't like it. I'm good on stage. I am not good in just like random networking social events where it's just a bunch of people and you're supposed to go talk to them. I don't want to do it. So, how does that intertwine with YouTube? I'm so glad that you asked. So, about 10, 12 years ago, I tried to do YouTube. I did about 3 videos and then I left it alone. Not because I couldn't do the videos. At that time, I really didn't like my voice. I didn't want to hear myself. I didn't want to see myself on camera. None of that. Today, I don't really care about any of that. However, I will say that I had to learn to be more consistent. Now, look, I'm all things esoteric, okay? I love the numerology. I love tarot cards. I love all the things, right? And so in numerology, I'm a life path 3. It means I'm creative. I think out of the box. I don't like being held down to certain things. I'm a multi-potentialite. So I'm a jack of all trades, really not a master of many of them. But I learn quickly. I can do pretty much anything. If I put my mind to it, I'm like, it's done. I can, I'm very creative. I can design stuff, all of that, right? I'm also a Gemini / Taurus. So I was born on a cusp. So I have a lot of qualities of a Taurus. But then the Gemini leaks in because it is what it is, right? So Geminis are creative, talkative. So I can talk to anybody, anyone who want to listen. I can talk to you. I just don't want to be in a mass group of you. I'm a great writer. So I love to communicate. I love to travel. I love all the things that the Gemini loves. But Geminis come in too. So, one day you're going to get one thing, another day you might get another. And then we're going to add in that Taurus. So it's 3 people living inside of me. So I'm not really good at being consistent. I have to love, 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 love something. So what YouTube has taught me is as a content creator and creating content that I have to lean into the creative aspect of it, and the consistency comes with using the creativity as my muse and learning to just find things to do differently, which can hone my attention, right? So that's one of the things that YouTube has taught me, and I appreciate, because I don't like doing stuff in in repetitiveness, like just constantly doing it over and over and over. Like, that's why I'm not really good at jobs. Working for people who want you to just like be in meetings all day and go from one meeting to the next meeting. I hated that. I hated it. And so another thing that YouTube has taught me is to be vulnerable. I don't want to share my life. So therefore, when I was trying to do YouTube previously, I didn't want to share. Like, I didn't want to show you my life. Like, that's just intrusive. So I was like, not so much. Now I'm a little bit more vulnerable, and with that, being able to help clients see what I see, or be able to show them different aspects of something. I had to like just show up and allow people to come into my world, right? So that's another thing. The other thing that YouTube has shown me, taught me, and helped change in my life is to really lean into the creativity aspect of it, and to look at things differently and look at content differently, so that I can tell a deeper story or allow people to see certain things. So that goes back to some of the vulnerability aspect, but it also covers some of the creativity part. So what I want to say to you is that in 2025, I have decided to go deeper, to be a little bit more vulnerable, and to show different aspects of not only my life, but of the world. And so oftentimes, like, I'm somewhere and I totally forget I have a camera, and I could be like videotaping something. And so I'm going to do this. But I'm going to go deeper this year. That's my commitment in 2025. I've been doing YouTube for 8 months now, and there are challenges, but I have committed to doing 2 videos a week, other than when I was traveling, or if I had, something else that had to take precedence over my YouTube, right? And so this week, I'm going to do a challenge, and I'm going to challenge myself to do a video every day. And so I've already started with 3 days, and I've been consistent. Hey, give yourself, this is another thing we're going to do in 2025. We're going to pat ourselves on the back, baby, because we're showing up. We are showing up. Yes, we're doing it. And so I want everybody who is following me, think about what it is that you want to challenge yourself. I'm not into resolutions, so this is not one of my New Year's resolutions. This is just me leaning into what it is that I want to accomplish for this year. And so with that, I have to challenge myself so that I can grow. And so put down in the comments what you're challenging yourself to do. How are you going to show up greater this year? How are you going to thrive in 2025? That's what I'm going to show up, and I'm going to do this challenge this week. And then I'm going to look at my numbers and see where we're at. And every day I'm going to tell you something about what YouTube has taught me, or how it has stretched me, and what I'm learning on this content creator journey. So if this has been useful for you in any way, shape, or form, please like, share, and subscribe. It's free 99. Don't cost you anything to do that. And I don't know why y'all be acting like it does, because it doesn't. I listen to a lot of YouTubers, and I'm always subscribing. I'm always sharing. And you don't have to get the notifications. Turn them off. But make sure that you go out here, and if you are interested in becoming a YouTuber, you want to step into your vulnerability, make sure you actually go out here and watch other people's YouTubes. You learn so much about what they're doing. And not that you got to follow them and do the same thing, but take their advice and then also tweak what they do and make it your own. But that's what I wanted to share today. So thank you for stopping by. If you're new, thank you for dropping in. If you are a follower and you've been subscribing to my channel, thank you for continuing to subscribe. We're going to do some different stuff in 2025. I have so much content that I've made over the last 3 months, traveling from the United States for a month to Thailand to here in Malaysia, and next stop we're going to Bali. So I will take you on the journey. But until then, please like, share, and subscribe, and do one thing for yourself. Show up, show out, and do not apologize for living full out. This is your life. You only get one of them, and you're not promised tomorrow. Until next time, I'm Cha, and love you.